Okay, so welcome to my mod 2.0 of my Pac-Man Partycade. So as you can see, here's my original Partycade. Came with a single joystick. Tell you, I love this thing. It's great, looks great, works great. So I decided to mod this up, and the first time I modded it up, this is what I did. I went out and I purchased the control board from Arcade Mod Up. Gives me a joystick, speakers, an amp, some extra buttons, allows you to play all the other games. They actually gave me the controllers for this for the actual games itself. It came with an X96 Air, which works fine. Again, I'm playing basic arcade games. I mean, it plays other games like Super Nintendo and stuff like that, but I'm basically using it for all the classics. Got this, thought it was great. Issue was, I wanted to play games like Robotron. So to play Robotron, you need two joysticks. So I drew up a new control panel, sent it out to them, said, can you make this for me? They went and they remade me a new arcade control panel. Had to move some buttons around, but we were able to do it. And I actually just installed it. So here you can see my new panel, right? So the panel again is from Arcade Mod Up, Game Room Solutions. They actually created this. I did the layout. So what I do have here is two joysticks now. And then in the front control panel, we move the coin button, the player 1, the player 2, and then the fourth button there is my GRS gate control changer, which changes the sticks from 4-way to 8-way. This is something you really have to have. So when you're playing games like Miss Pac-Man, you can't play it with an 8-way joystick. I mean, you can, but it really is a bad gaming experience. Once you do this, it flips actually both joysticks now to 4-way, 8-way. I mean, this thing works really great. What I also did was I was able to hook this all up to one USB encoder. So the USB encoder that they gave me actually allowed you to plug in both joysticks. So I didn't have to have two USB encoders, which was really great. Made it really simple. I just plugged in the other joystick and boom, I was up and running. One thing you should note if you're planning on purchasing this from Arcade Mod Up, they do a great job. So they're going to send you the kit. The only thing I don't like, or not that I don't like it, I just think there's a better way to do it, is how they connect the boards. So they're going to connect the boards with these two dowels that basically use cams, just like IKEA furniture. And then they're using self-tapping screws to hold in the board to your Partycade. So there's a much better way to do it. For a few dollars, you can pick up these self-tapping screw furniture pegs. You basically drill a little hole, you screw them in, and then you can use a normal bolt to unscrew and screw it in. Plus, it makes it much tighter. They're not going to wear out. They're not going to strip eventually. And when you put them in, the board is in there super tight. I mean, you could probably stand on this thing. So that's one of the changes I did. And the only reason I'm mentioning it is, you know, I want to be transparent. I have nothing to do with Arcade Mod Up. I purchase everything myself with my own money. But, you know, the product's great, and I wouldn't want you to be disappointed saying, hey, I didn't realize they were going to put self-tapping screws in. Okay, so let's take a close-up of the board. So you see the joystick, got my 6 button, got my trackball, got my other joystick. Really nice. They did the graphics for this also. They put it on there for me. They made it yellow to match my Partycade. This is my GRS button, which I was talking about. Comes with a double button nip where you can switch it to 4-way, 8-way. Had to put that up on the front, but again, you guys really want to get that. Right? If you look, I mean, everything's really quality here. I mean, everything works great. I'm really super happy with the way this came out. You know, I designed this. They did a great job for me. I'm very happy. The speakers are great. Like I said last time, you know, this is something that I really wouldn't have done myself with the speakers, but actually I'm glad I got them. They sound really great. I mean, they really crank. They're like, you know, I mean, you can make them louder than really is necessary, but they really are great. Okay, so let's see it work. So here you can see I'm playing Robotron. Playing with two joysticks, awesome. I mean, the game just basically, you know, I plugged everything in and it just worked. It actually mapped the controller to make everything work. I didn't have to do any changes, so that's a great thing. I am using MAME for these games. You can see it's nice full screen, which is awesome. Crazy Climber, working great. Moving the joysticks up and down. I had this actually for Beer Tapper. I do the same thing. It just makes the game so much better. And then again, it also gives you left and right hand control. If you want to play Pac-Man, you can be lefty or righty. Both joysticks actually work. I don't think I've ever shown the trackball, so let's show that. Here I'm playing Millipede. Again, unbelievable. It just makes this thing so much better. Super happy with it. I hope you know, this helps you out. And again, you know, I give a shout out to those guys over at Arcade Mod Up. They did a great job. I really appreciate it. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. See you in the next mod or next video. Thanks a lot.
Okay, that's it.